The STX Nifty is indicating a 37-point downtick after that monster rally of yesterday. Should you buy this dip? Ashwani Gujral, Sudarshan Sukhani and Mitessh Thakkar now join us. Good morning, Ashwani. What's the prognosis for today? Do you want to buy this minor gap down?
Well, good morning, and this is exactly playing out the same way last time 10,600 to about 700 range played out. So even if you do get a gap down, this 10,680, 10,700, I think you should buy into the dip because the market kind of made several lows around 10,600 and yesterday broke out. So my sense is there are big odds that given that mid caps are participating, etc., you could have a rally all the way back towards 10,900, 950. So that possibility is there, and in 10 days I think there are enough shorts in the system that if you see a little bit of buying, the market could surprise even on the upside.
Okay. All right. Is there any different strategy? Well, first, good morning, Ashwani. Different strategy for the Nifty Bank?
See, Bank Nifty appears to be stronger than even the Nifty. It didn't break its 200-day moving average. So my sense is that it should get back towards 27,200, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does more than that, because I would think Bank Nifty is kind of disappointed the bears with its action, and what does not go down enough generally tends to outperform on the upside.
Okay, Sudarshan Sukhani and Mitessh Thakkar also join in. Gentlemen, morning. Sudarshan, you were telling me that this 100-day moving average of 10,680, etc., it doesn't really matter because this market in the near term is heading downwards. But after the move that we saw yesterday, do you expect at least a couple of more days of an up move, or do you think that this 100-point move would get sold into today?
Good morning, Sonia. Well, I would expect the markets to hold on to 10,600, 10,620. That's the support range, and to slowly inch upward. Now, how much higher they will go? 10,900, 950 is an obvious resistance. Whether they will reach there, cross it, is something the markets will tell us later. But as of now, the view is that the support should hold. That support is now a little wide away because yesterday it was very close. But today, the support is still 620. So traders should be long. If they are not long, use this dip to buy the Nifty, but your stop is still 10,620 because you have to allow it to play that movement. Volatility is still likely to persist. The Nifty Bank is a much better option. The Nifty Bank is suggesting that it is going to outperform, and I would say buy both of them.
Okay, Mitessh, good morning. How are you approaching trade today?
Good morning, Anuj. So we've been talking about a pullback, possibly to about 10,750 levels. We got that yesterday, and today we are possibly looking at a 35-40 point kind of a cut. Now, this indicates that the Nifty might open right at the 100-day average, which it took time to clear. But overall, I think the position of the intraday chart still remain positive. So I would expect 10,690, 700 today to hold, most likely. And if we see no follow through post the cap down opening, that will be a good long entry point. The first target should be around 10,750 to about 10,760, and if we cross that, 10,800 is what I'm looking at eventually. I'm still not sure of getting past 10,800 in the short term, but that's the working target. We'll take it from there once we reach there.
Fair enough. Let's discuss individual stocks then. Sudarshan, good morning. What's on your list?
Good morning. Well, I'm assuming that the Nifty will remain on the positive side. So I have some heavyweights for buying. One is Reliance. Reliance is making a very attractive short-term bullish pattern. That bullish pattern should see it break out and go to higher levels. So Reliance is a buy. The same applies to L&T. Again, after a sharp dip, it's building a base and suggesting that a breakout on the upside is imminent. So L&T is a buy. This also correlates with the fact that today could be a dip rather than a downtrend. Then HCL Tech, again the same story. After a dip, minor dip, HCL Tech is probably going to go higher. 3 large caps, 2 short sells in the mid caps, Coal India and Amara Raja Batteries. Today's choppy market could give us shorts and longs both.
Okay. Fair point. It does look like one of those days which will test traders, won't it? Okay, let's begin with individual stocks as well. What would you be trading, Ashwani?
Well, yesterday many large caps did well, and hence the Nifty went up 140 points. I think more could be coming. So Wipro is a buy with a stop of 368, target of 384. Metals could have more on the upside. Tata Steel is a buy with a stop of 480, target of 515. REC is a buy with a stop of 124, target of 136. HDFC Bank is a buy with a stop of 2095, target of 2140. And Havels is a buy with a stop of 690, target of 710.
Okay, Mitessh, what about you? I noticed on your list you have Page Industries with a sell. What's happening there? I mean, it's already lost, almost 30% of its value this year. Do you expect to see more pressure? And what are the other stocks you're looking at?
I would believe that. In fact, it was a sell yesterday also, and it closed quite negative from there. Overall, I think it's gone into a medium-term downtrend. The next target which I'm looking at is close to about 19,500, and it offers a good shorting opportunity currently with a stop at just about 21,000. The other call which I have on the sell side is Amara Raja Batteries, a very negative turn of the indicators which happened yesterday. So keep a stop at 740, look for targets of 690. I also have two buy calls and HCL Tech features on my list as well. That's a buy. If you get any morning dip, 1050, 1052 would be a good entry point. Keep a stop at 1033, look for 1080 as the first target. And Shriram Transport Finance is also a buy. The intraday charts are turning positive here, so keep a stop at 1034, look for targets of 1090.
Okay. Well, I don't think any of you had Ashok Leyland, right? Ashwani, how would you trade Ashok Leyland?
I haven't really understood what's so special about it. Every day we speak.
No, the management sounded a little optimistic. That's the only reason.
That's their only job. It's not moving anywhere. It's lost 50% of its value. Autos overall is a slow space right now. So if I have to buy something, I'll first go and buy Maruti or Bajaj Auto. I don't think Ashok Leyland is really doing as much attention it gets.
Okay.
All
right. I wanted to ask a couple of more stocks actually, mainly because that the public sector banks got a lot of capital from the government yesterday, and two of them therefore come out of this strict regimen of prompt corrective action that they were straitjacketed in. Now, Sudarshan, would you want to take a jab at Allahabad Bank and Corporation Bank? See, it was well known, so maybe it's priced, but nevertheless, how do these two charts look to you, Allahabad and Corporation Bank?
Well, Allahabad Bank has been consolidating for the last 6 months, and it is possible that a relief rally or a major bear market rally in Allahabad Bank could be offering, and that's exactly the chart for Corporation Bank. So for traders who are looking for a trade for the next few weeks, both of these PSU banks are probably giving buying opportunities.
Okay, well, Ashwani, Ashok Leyland generally features on our list because it is the biggest player in the MHCV space. I mean, it has more than 50% market share, so you can't not talk about it. But Mitessh, I wanted your thoughts on a couple of these pharma stocks that have been making gains. Dr. Reddy's, for example. Do you expect more follow-on buying here?
See, in fact, Reddy, with that negative news declined to about 1870 levels on an intraday basis. Since then, has bounced back. But the chart structure in the medium term has mildly gone negative. So I don't expect big rallies over here. Maybe a mild correction and then possibly a rally. I think it will do a range of about 2400 to about 2650 for the time to come by. And maybe it will test 2400 first. But then I think broadly it's a directionless chart if you take it, on a slightly 2-week, 3-week kind of basis.
Okay. I have a feeling, Ashwani, so Sonia has taken the Ashok Leyland jibe personally.
Just clarifying,
She is our auto analyst and she's a little hurt, I guess.